Your live stream. And we are live, I believe.
Woo.
Woo!
Yes, we are live.
Um. Oh, good grief, Ryan Reynolds. He's always
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds is always showing up where he shouldn't. I don't know what context that has.
What?
um. Well, anyway, welcome anybody currently in the chat to another Lego minifigure drawing stream from yours truly, Noah R. This week, I say week as if this is a weekly thing and not like a monthly thing or whenever I feel like it. This week, I am joined by two people who are not Reb. And they are people from my mod squad on Discord, being Pilikar and Ezra.
What up?
Gaming.
How are you guys?
Um, Pretty good. Just working on some projects. Wink, wink.
I think projects, if I remember correctly, these projects are tangentially related to what I'm drawing today, which
Yes.
would be Peter Parker, and from the Nth-Verse, actually, which is pretty much everything I focus on now. That's cool. The mods are very quiet. I shall raise their volume.
Really?
I think I am in control of that at the moment. Because, yeah, there we go. That should help. That should help. And no, this isn't a face reveal. Every single time I do a face cam video, somebody's like, "Whoa, is this a face reveal?" But no, my face has been revealed before.
Yes.
My beard is it's growing though. It's a bit thicker. So, my thought process here today is that Spider-Man, this guy right here, was the guy that sort of introduced the Nth-Verse to my channel. So now that I'm drawing Peter Parker, thought that it was a good candidate for being drawn live. And I'll be explaining mostly what I want to do for the Peter here, but I'll just start drawing. You guys can talk. You're allowed to.
Oh, thank you.
You've been given permission to speak.
This is different.
This is different.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I've done something like this live.
I honestly think beyond beyond my brothers, my sisters, Reb and his brother, you two are the added to the exclusive list of people who have shown up on my channel.
Yo.
It's a club.
It's an honor.
Exclusive club.
Exclusive club boys.
Ooh, this is... I'm still just trying to get used to this.
So,
I've had very little experience with live streams and stuff like that. Most of the time it's with my friend when we're playing some games together. I'm just naturally a very quiet person.
see, the key is to keep talking, even if you're not talking about anything in particular, and just make yourself sound as smart as possible.
Ah, I see. There's certainly one way to do something.
that is the only way I do everything.
That explains a lot.
Now I've given up my secret, and so I'm just going to talk some more and drown out that fact so that nobody remembers, and we'll be able to move on swimmingly.
Okay. How has everything been with everything?
Well, been working, getting money
Oh.
for college.
College pog.
Is it though?
Ha ha ha.
Nah, it is. It is. I'm aiming for college, and that's where I want to go. So, it is in a way a pog.
Anything you want to do?
Yeah.
What do you? What's your major?
My major that I'm aiming for will be related to child therapy at
Very nice.
at hospitals and
Oh.
stuff. So that's my goal.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Speaking of college, I recently went to visit the one near my town
Oh, how did that go?
in a unknown state of America.
No, Peel, you can't give out your location like that.
Oh, yeah. I'm in space.
He's in the void.
Yeah, I actually don't exist. This is just a mass hallucination from everyone.
Okay, so how did the college visit in the void go?
It was actually really good. I was at first a little nervous, but now I am completely okay with it, honestly.
Nice.
Also, they have some weird things there in like a good way. Like, one of the examples was on Mondays or something. One of the things they like to do is like they have a exclusive deal with the theater, so that way in their own theater they can show new movies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like honestly, some impressive stuff.
Indeed. Um,
Yes, that is indeed what I sound like.
Mods are still very quiet.
okay, let me see. I'll see if I can
Here,
raise the
wait, I'm
volume a
gonna
bit.
quickly deafen see how it sounds like.
No, I think the issue is we're on a Discord call, and I had them turned down just a bit because it was
All right, yeah, we were a little quiet.
it was very loud in my headset, and then I realized I didn't have to turn down the call. I could just turn down my computer volume, because that's a thing computers can do.
Technology is amazing.
Agreed.
So you see, all of my problems when it comes to YouTube are caused by my own technological ineptitude, and I do not plan to learn.
That's one way to go about it. But you see, you gotta learn everything about the algorithm. You gotta pay attention to those funny check marks, and
I
you
just watched
gotta have all your videos do better than the last one.
I just watched the Ryan George sketch that just came out of the algorithm and talking about it. And so, using his example, Dua Lipa, Among Us, Minecraft,
Among Us? Sus?
Among Us,
Sus?
Imposter,
Imposter? Sus?
Mukbang,
Sus?
BTS, all of the things that get me trending.
Minecraft.
Minecraft? Speedrun? Lucky? Pog?
Apology videos.
Oh yeah,
Apology videos? Quick, we gotta come up with something to apologize for.
I apologize for accidentally cheating.
No, we can't say that. No, we can't say that.
that's a conflict of interest. I'm working on something. I can't
This is already going amazingly.
I can't work on that CMF if I fundamentally, like, morally disagree with the person, that would mean I have to be held accountable for my actions.
And who wants to be held accountable?
My
Well,
apology
not him.
video is going to be about drawing Dream and apologizing after his apology video.
So you're never making one. Got it.
Yeah.
Anyways, this
Anyway,
minifigure
Peter
is going-
Parker.
Yeah, Peter Parker.
So as I've seen some people mention in the chat, Peter Parker looks like Noah. And no, that's a complete coincidence. This Peter Parker is, he just happens to be incredibly handsome. And, like, he's no relation to anyone living or dead.
It's all purely coincidental.
All purely coincidental. So there's nothing to worry about. Actually, I will explain my thought process here. Peter has glasses just because I feel like it's a bit convenient that the spider sense gave him perfect vision, even if
Eight eyes, isn't it?
might, because eyes are like very complicated. I did a whole term paper about eyes, and my best friend's dad, or my other best friend's dad, was an optometrist, and so he was able to tell me about eyes. And what I learned from that whole term paper about cones and rods and everything you see out of is that eyes be complicated. And that's about
But he's
all.
a nerd.
So anyway, this Peter Parker still has glasses, and his hair is shorter. Because once again, there's a thought process here that if you were swinging around in like a almost skin-tight morph suit mask like Spider-Man's mask is, that hair is going to get in the way and not let you put your mask on quickly. And so I envision this Peter Parker keeping his hair short, so whenever he has to keep his mask on, it's not such a hassle to just slip it on and then slip it off.
You raise a good point.
No, you're making too much sense.
Also, this is my my OC.
Nth-Verse, zoom the gerbil.
Oh, I already drew him.
Oh, I forgot.
So many
You
people,
see-
when my Sonic video came out, they were like, but where's Zoom the Gerbil? And they obviously weren't true fans because they didn't stay for the after credits.
Shaking my head.
You say that, but it's YouTube.
It is YouTube. That is what we are on currently. Oh, by the way, I forgot. We have also been joined by another of our mod squatters. That's a horrible term. Zozer from the Nth-Verse, Nintendo fame. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, hi, it's me.
Hello? No, you said something earlier about the hair and the masks. You say that, yet I raise you this. Funny mask. Alternate costume from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 video game.
So, for those who can't see, this is what Peel sent me. And I hate it. It's horrible. Ugh. Okay.
It's
Moving on.
Ricochet. It's funny. It's funny. I'm losing my mind.
That's
Oh
what you
yeah, I
call
do.
good character design.
I forgot. There was that time when Peter Parker took on like 4 different identities.
I remember like randomly buying a comic from like just a random arbitrary issue from that arc, just because like my comic place was going out of business. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy some random stuff, and yeah.
It's crazy the amount of like ridiculous stories that Spider-Man has been in that took up so much time that are absolutely never going to be touched in like a live action medium.
How long did the Clone Saga last?
Oh, that's exactly what I was. Yeah.
From October 1994 to December 1996. What?
Yeah. The whole
What?
thing with the Clone Saga is that they had this like really cool idea to
2 years.
to make like Peter Parker a clone, or maybe he wasn't. So you had Ben Reilly. Simple thing. And they were just going to like reveal at the end of the arc, which was like supposed to be at the end of the year, that that Peter like one of those reveals that like Peter Parker was the real one, or like Ben Reilly was the real one, and then like they just go from there. Actually, I think the idea was to have like lasting consequences in comics, and say that Ben Reilly decided to take on the Spider-Man mantle so that Peter could settle down with Mary Jane and like start a family. Which, wow, that sounds really cool and sweet. That would have been
Characters evolving.
that would have been
in my
fun
comic
to
books?
see. But then, like I think it just kept selling, and so they were like, maybe let's extend this. Maybe let's add a couple more clones, and that's how we got like Kane and stuff like that. And by that point, they just kept extending it because they couldn't find a place to end it. And so it just stretched on and on and on with no end in sight. And eventually,
then they did it again.
yeah, and then eventually it just kind of petered out into Peter. Just kind of petered out into like the ridiculous ending that we got, and was never touched again until it was.
And then, of all the things they adapted in the Ultimates universe, they did that again.
Because, like, don't get me wrong, Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, that's a cool concept.
Yeah,
But that's just
he's
that
based.
concept. In practice, whew. And not to mention the fact that it was started by Jackal, one of the most disturbingly creepy of Spider-Man's villains, and not in a good way. Do you know that guy's deal?
Clones. In it?
Clones, yeah, but he was also obsessed with Gwen Stacy,
Oh, that's
and he was their science teacher.
All right, next topic.
So Peter
Oh,
Parker.
We don't want to get demonetized here, all right?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
not.
wait, we're making money.
I am. I'm not giving you guys any.
What's the money?
Give me rent.
So, guys, who wants to form a union?
You'll get your rent when you fix this dang door.
I'd like to imagine what your Peter Parker would be like if he reached an emo phase. Just put on the dark suit.
You mean like this?
He's got to do the dance too.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
And shades. This Peter Parker would
This is
absolutely.
what I'm talking about.
Oh crap! I'm turning. He's become Lemmy.
Oh no!
It is
Rubbish.
just an OC. Peter Parker is my Peter Parker is my. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Peter
Is
Parker
is
is
kin
my Peter Parker.
is kin a thing people say? Like he is my kin or I kin him. Ken doll.
What?
Never mind. Peter Parker.
Who?
This has gone in many directions today.
I love this. I was doing great. Y'all get gold stars and no money.
Yay.
Rib is eating the carrot.
I sent him a ding.
Rib, get in here, man. Get in here.
Though carrots are more important.
Yeah, he needs to keep his health up.
He
You
needs
gotta
to
have more of those yeehaw logs.
he needs to have good eyesight so he doesn't become like Peter Parker.
Hey.
Hey. That's what
I
we
once
call.
heard that carrot. Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh, you're
Oh,
fine.
nah.
That's what we call a. Holy frick! I just blanked on the word. Segway. That's what we call a segway.
Anyone remember segways?
Oh,
Like
I
actual
thought you said.
segways?
Yeah, I remember segways. Segways are like one of the dumbest, coolest vehicles.
I remember the Paul Blart movie.
Oh yeah. Paul Blart.
Segways, I remember them from the hit film Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Yeah, that's where segways got their start.
Paul Blart invented them.
Chad.
I actually remember there was a Good Mythical Morning episode where they discussed like horribly ironic deaths. And I think I remember them talking about the inventor of the Segway accidentally riding his Segway off a cliff.
Bruh.
That's unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate, yeah.
This is tangentially related to an earlier topic, but I have just been doing some looking, and apparently the Ultimate Scorpion is a clone of Peter Parker.
Oh. What?
I guess,
Why?
because apparently Clone Saga again. He appeared in that. It makes it even better. He appeared in that arc and then never again. Gwen was also cloned and became Carnage. Okay,
What?
I don't. Ultimate's. It's weird.
I like the art style.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna start paying attention to the chat because they're
Oh
probably
yeah, the
saying,
chat exists.
Paul Blart CMF.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I can go ahead and already confirm. Yes.
We do not speak of Ultimate Universe. That's fair.
We are making new rules.
Okay, does our mic work?
Reb.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to society.
And
Welcome to society.
welcome to the society because we live in one.
We do live in a society. That is a fact.
Whoa, we do?
Got almost the full mod squad here.
Almost.
Who do I have to go capture?
Let's bully Vexus.
Oh,
You could bully Vex,
probably in a box.
like Attack, Pen, and Kessel. I don't know.
Oh,
Now
That's too many people. That's too much effort.
Yeah, it's fair.
Where is Bessie, Reb?
I think Bessie's dead. Okay, so I really don't want to draw this particular hairpiece again because it's really dumb.
I don't like how squarish it looks on top.
Yeah, the polygons and the
It
polygons
could
of
be
this
worse.
particular model are very bad. Ah,
It
crap.
could be worse.
Is it on?
Could- It could be the new Falcon hairpiece.
That piece is actually decent.
I actually like
I
that
saw-
one.
I saw a few
Really?
pictures today, and it looks pretty decent.
I think a lot of the issue people are having with the Disney Plus figures are just like the bad angles that the leakers are posting photos of them. Because
That is also a good point.
like the
I
first
wish
when the first pictures of the Wanda leaked, like everybody was like, "Oh, Wanda looks terrible." But it was just the angle of the picture, because then like we started getting new ones from more forgiving angles, and she looks really cool. So I'm reserving final judgment until we see actual official pictures.
I wish leaks didn't exist. They ruin the surprise, in my opinion.
I agree. I'm not a fan of leaks.
I was a bit disappointed to see the Republic gunship leaked like a day before it was revealed.
That was so
Yeah.
dumb.
That's an oof.
I do think that they do take away a lot of the like expectation and excitement of like a new set coming out, because nowadays like everybody knows about every new set coming out, but I just miss the days when you were like, "Whoa, there's a new giant Republic gunship coming? That's so cool." I'm not going to be able to buy it cuz I'm poor, but that's so cool.
That is true. You know, that reminds me of something I found out when I was just looking up some Halo stuff, since I am invested in that franchise now. There is a weird pattern of like major leaks for their games coming from like weird like footage in a barn. Like it happened twice with two different games.
If I had a
Like-
nickel for every time a Halo game was revealed in a barn, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Halo 3. It is so weird that of all things, like, it's weird.
Dude, now you gotta watch Red vs. Blue.
No.
You gotta.
I can't.
You gotta.
You can't make me.
It's so good.
You see,
They will team up
I've
and
already-
become purple.
I've already been scarred by Rooster Teeth. You can't make me do it again.
Oh, you can't be scarred by Rooster Teeth because of something they don't care about anymore. You just feel like a dull depression that you're never gonna get the Red vs. Blue you like again. So it's good. Watch it.
That weirdly got depressing.
Yeah.
I don't get
You
it.
okay, bud?
I wish I didn't wonder.
Okay. His hair, so annoying. Why did I choose this as my sig vig?
You mean
But
Peter
that's
Parker?
Peter Parker.
Oh yeah, Peter Parker.
I think Noah's trying to tell us something here.
I think he's trying to say that he's secretly Batman.
So chat, by the end of this night, every single time there needs to be a subject change, just shout Peter Parker.
This is it.
And not just on the stream either. Anytime you're in public, there's an awkward topic. Peter Parker.
We're gonna drive you insane, aren't we?
So Peter Parker.
I'll take that as a yes.
I used to think Spider-Man was Peter Pan.
Yeah, my current hair. I agree that my current hairstyle is more of the CMF party boy, but I am looking to get a haircut pretty soon, so it'll probably be closer.
Space
I
Jam.
always have to make sure that my hair is cut exactly like my minifigure.
If it gets any different, reality will implode on itself.
How will I maintain consistency with my YouTube channel?
Simple.
How will
Don't.
people know that I am Peter Parker? Wait, nope, never mind.
Oh, it's gone.
Epic.
Okay. And with this... Okay, I think the outline's done. Peter Parker. So I guess
Who?
it's probably time to start explaining what this Peter Parker's deal is.
Maybe.
Peter Parker of the Nth-Verse currently is around 19. He has just graduated from high school, and he has also just started working at the Daily Bugle. Peter Parker himself is still a fairly nerdy guy with not a whole bunch of friends. Since graduating, like, he was never bullied as much as he was in like middle school or something like that, but still never really broke out of that shy area. But he's in the weird place of life where a lot of his friends and classmates are starting to move on, and like Peter doesn't really know exactly where he's going yet. Like Flash Thompson, his former bully, who they reconciled with, he reconciled with before senior year. He's gone off to join the army. For obviously no reason at all. No foreshadowing there.
Yeah.
His other friends of his, like Betty Brant or Liz Allen, they've moved to different parts of the country to go to college. And Peter is kind of stuck here in New York with Harry, his best friend, and Gwen, his sort of girlfriend. At the moment, he's also trying to balance exactly where Spider-Man comes in now that he's growing up and going into a new phase of life. Because Spider-Man is a celebrity. He is beloved by the citizens of New York and is very likely the most popular superhero in the world at the moment. He's had merchandising deals. He's had cameos in movies even. Because Spider-Man is quite the hot commodity. But how can Peter keep up with that? Especially with the increasingly loud minority of people who find Spider-Man to be more of a menace than a saint. Which is actually why Peter Parker gets a job at the Daily Bugle. Because he knows that he can get money there because of his skills in photography, but also it's sort of a way to keep track of what people think of Spider-Man, how he can change any tactics possibly to be a bit more welcome in different circles, and also just to mess with his detractors. So that's kind of his headspace at the moment. And when I go back through, I'm going to do my best to condense that into like a 2-paragraph thing like I should.
As always.
As always, 2 paragraphs. Got to keep it there. And it was suggested by, you know what, get out of here, palate. You're dumb. Suggested by All About Ari on Instagram to have Peter still be stuck with his glasses from high school that he had all the way through because he hasn't had enough money to actually fix them yet.
I like that.
So they're still like gonna add some tape. Oh, that's it's gonna be like tape down the middle. Let me see. This is on the wrong layer. Chat doesn't exist in this stream. Thanks, Nico.
True.
Hey guys, share it around and there might be chat. Tell them that they'll get cookies.
No.
They won't. But it's marketing.
If they do, they get raisins.
Okay, I'm not that
Please make
mean.
cookies.
Oh, for crying out loud. I'm doing awful with the whole layers thing today.
It's like an onion. It's like an ogre. It has layers.
Okay. Put some tape in the glasses frame. That is my plan. Also, the main story at the moment is that Peter and Harry are kind of stuck. Because for the past year or so, Norman Osborn has been missing. Actually, not quite a year. It's been more like 6 months or so. Norman Osborn has been missing. He went out for a experiment using gamma radiation along with his colleagues Bruce Banner and Kurt Connors. And after the experiment failed, there was no word from him at all. So, Peter and Harry assumed he was dead until the Gamma villain Green Goblin started attacking. And they both had their suspicions that maybe this was Norman. So they've been trying to figure out exactly who the Green Goblin is until Norman Osborn shows his face in a press conference explaining that he apologizes for the fact that he's been gone from the public for so long. He was actually suffering with a really terrible illness, and he didn't want the public to know because then they'd make it a field day. And he has finally kicked the illness, and he is back to normal. But Peter and Harry know that that isn't the truth. And I put it on the wrong layer. Crap. So now their main goal is figuring out where Norman was, what he was up to, and is he truly the Green Goblin? Norman doesn't want to admit it to himself that he might be because the Goblin has done terrible things. He's killed people, stolen, destroyed, tried to destroy New York several times. And that's just something that Harry won't accept that his father was ever capable of doing. But Peter is more ready to find out the truth.
Interesting. Such a shame that it'll only be cataloged in this live stream.
Yeah, such a
Wink,
shame.
Wink, wink. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
such
like-
a shame.
Not like there's any way that we could be possibly writing this down and sharing it for all the world to see in maybe a Discord server or something.
Yeah, no. That's crazy. No.
It'd be crazy.
Project Hollow. Sorry, there was something in my throat.
Oh, wow. You should probably get that checked out. Thoughts on the Loki finale, Noah? I really loved it. This entire show I have loved from start to finish, and I think the finale, I can see that it's been divisive for several people, but it was exactly what I expected. Maybe not obviously with Kang specifically, or Immortus, or He Who Remains, or whoever he was. But I knew that somehow they would confront the person in charge. Loki and Sylvie would be forced to finally confront each other about their two opposing goals at the moment, and something would be done to break the multiverse. And that's exactly what happened. And what's really frustrating to me is seeing people like mad at Sylvie for what she did. And that's just always dumb to me. Like, why would you be mad at a U.S. agent for being U.S. agent? Why would you be mad at... Like, why would you hate a character when that's not really the point? I don't know. It's just dumb.
I liked it. I honestly, I'm going to be 100% honest when I say that I think it's the best, and I don't know where I'm going with this, but it is significantly better than Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I'm probably in the minority when I say that after the finale of WandaVision, I significantly dropped my opinion of it.
Agreed.
Not just from like, oh, the villain's gonna be Mephisto. Evan Peters, Quicksilver is there. No, it just felt like all how different it was just stripped away at the end, and just the conclusion just sort of felt bad.
It just kind of felt like that usual third action CGI loaded fight.
Yeah.
There were some really...
And like it probably would have been better considering how a month after it was originally supposed to come out, we would have gotten Multiverse of Madness to finish that plot, but that's not for another
almost a year.
yeah. Oh.
So what was your Don Cheadle word of the day?
Here, let me actually go see on twitter.com, Don Cheadle word of the day.
I think it was agony.
Oh no, I was just saying that just 'cause it's funny. Don Cheadle word of the day, disaster. That also works. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I was like, it was exactly what I expected from start to finish, really.
Oh yeah, 100%. What I loved about Falcon and the Winter Soldier was both Sam's character arc and and U.S. Agent, I loved John Walker.
Yeah.
For all of his faults. But the thing that really dragged down Falcon and the Winter Soldier was weirdly the entire rest of the plot. Carly Morgenthau and the Flag Smashers was just the worst part of the show. And it was really frustrating that they got the most time. And I, like, believe me, I understand the whole, the motivation behind their inclusion. Their, like, I don't really understand their beliefs because it kind of flip-flopped on a lot of them throughout the show. But I understood, like, what they were trying to go for. But
That was an attempt.
there was an attempt, but it was a failed attempt because of so much of what they did to Carly specifically. Like trying to make her a sympathetic villain, but then she blows up a care center with innocent people in it for no particular reason. And then, like, she doesn't seem to have any remorse for the rest of the show, but then by the end of it, Sam is like, oh, but she was just a kid, misguided teenager, but, like, she was literally a terrorist.
She's
So,
not bad. She's just misunderstood.
yeah, it's that kind of thing. If they had given her more reason to show her either descent into madness or like proving that everything was kind of spiraling out of control and she couldn't do anything about it because she was a young girl. Like, she was so charismatic and forward thinking on everything going on that she ended up starting a movement that even she lost control of. And then that way, yeah, she was a misguided teenager, but you still have the motivation behind it. Like, she still wants the governments to, like, recognize the plight of those who were displaced by the blip and not ignore them anymore. But she ends up working with people who are far too extreme for her own ideals, and it ends up with her not being able to stop it. So maybe you have like, she ends up hiring someone like Batroc, like she did, to help in her quest. But then Batroc, who is a known terrorist and, like, mercenary, starts killing more people, and that's not what Carly wanted, but she has no way to stop it. Or some other charismatic villain comes in and ends up taking control of her group, and she has no way to end that either. So by the end of it, when she is inevitably killed, then yeah, you would feel way more for her because she was someone with good intentions, but she ended up starting something that spiraled way too out of control, and there was nothing she could do to stop it. And now Sam's speech has that much more meaning because he's willing to say, this is what happens when you ignore people. Like, teenagers, kids like this can end up dying, and what you need to do is make sure this never happens again. So Carly is actually a worthy martyr of what she was trying to accomplish.
Still does more than actual Flag Smasher in the comics. Who I've just did some research because I do that a lot, randomly as of recent, for no apparent reason, none at all. Who has so few appearances and then later just establishes a nation and then gets assassinated by Domino.
Nice.
Yeah,
We love to see it happen.
which then led to Cable being the leader of that nation. Comics are weird.
Cable.
Comics are weird.
Cable is a character I'm not touching with the 10-foot pole in the Nth-Verse for a while. There's just so much there to unpack.
And then you get to the point where it's like, oh well, there's Cable. What about the other 20 different like alternate timelines for with different children of the Summers? Like, oh, we got Rachel Summers.
Hope Summers.
Wait, I meant Hope. I'm a moron. Wait, is there?
Yeah, there
No,
is.
no,
Hope.
there is a Rachel Summers.
Yeah, there
I'm
is.
just-
Those are two separate characters. For
even though they
some
look
reason.
incredibly similar.
And function similarly.
Comics are weird, but X-Men, specifically X-Men, gets
Specifically, X-Men is just wild. Okay, let me see. I'm splitting up this layer so that the glasses can be on a separate layer. Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Bazinga.
Halfway through reading Secret Invasion right now. That's cool. Secret Invasion, that's going to be something that'll be interesting to see how the MCU adapts it.
Especially with how the Skrulls were depicted in, have so far been depicted.
Well, I think that one's pretty easy to get around. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to face the Star Wars problem where, like, every member of a specific species is the same. Or, like, live the same sort of lives. And so with, like, the Skrulls here, you could have, like, a bunch of different Skrull sects, different beliefs, how they use their powers. And I think it'll be interesting seeing, like, I assume that Talos, and I'm so glad Talos is in it. Ben Mendelsohn is amazing. I assume that he's going to be like a Skrull human ambassador in this story. Trying to develop relations between the different races. But we'll see. Opinion on Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen is someone that I don't think should work, but honestly, I do think does. When written the correct way. And I feel like I always have to add that annotation when talking about comics. I think she's really cool, and it's a great concept to have Gwen be, the hero in her world. I think Spider-Verse probably is my favorite depiction of Gwen. Because it doesn't like rely on Gwen Stacy to be a part of that story, but you still have Gwen Stacy.
Spider-Verse was great.
Spider-Verse was great.
Yeah.
I like the part where stuff happened.
Oh, that was
Same.
my favorite part too, dude. Spider-Verse is okay. In all seriousness, Spider-Verse is the kind of movie where you could point to any scene and be like, "Yeah, that's my favorite scene," and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, totally."
Same could be said about Fred movie.
About what?
The Fred movie.
Oh yeah, the Fred.
Oh. But Spider-Gwen will be in the Nth-Verse. At
I
some
thought you were
point.
gonna say. Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Spider-Gwen was in the Fred movie.
No, you don't remember that scene? When
Yeah, I don't remember that scene where a character, where famous comic book character Spider-Gwen shows up in a film from when did
yeah,
the
like when
Fred movie come out? Why am I googling this?
when
Hey, it
Fred
had John Cena.
when Fred accidentally pushes Emma Stone off of a clock tower, and then a portal immediately opens, and it's new Emma Stone.
A full 4 years before her appearance.
Amazing. When did the Fred movie come out?
I just googled it because that's what my life has come to in 2010.
2010.
Jeez.
Wait, Spider. Oh, Spider.
Wait, same month same month too. September 2010 versus September 2014.
Oh.
There's too many things adding up.
It's been staring us in the face the whole time.
Add this to the secret list of connections between other
I
things.
was
like
just about to say.
the Fred Spider-Gwen connection. Add that to the list. I'm losing control of my life.
Fred Spider-Gwen connection.
Fred CMF in the chat.
Oh yeah, guys, I've already been working on that.
Yeah, he's already got 50 figures done.
No, I mean look. I already got John Cena done.
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
Oh, I thought that was one of my best figures.
Uh-huh.
Okay then. Oh yeah, I'm modeling his shoes after his shoes.
Earlier, like, just for no reason, like, literally no reason. This isn't some, like, oh, it's hinting. No, like, seriously, no reason. I was just, like, I looked at some of the older Nth-Verse ones, like, the old ones. I'm just like, man, it's different.
We've come a long way.
Like, all the way back to the original ones made during the contest. Like, that's... Like, I don't even know how long ago at this point.
When will you add Among Us to the Nth-Verse?
Among Us.
Yes.
So you see, in Nintendo, once they eventually
Oh no!
leave the main planet, they're going to be on a ship, and there's an imposter among us.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he said the line. The click-through rate, it's going up. More people are watching the stream.
Whoa!
Put it in the tags.
Yo, the ad revenue, it's going in.
All my money that you guys aren't getting. Wow.
A whole $2.
Hey, an apple a day is a penny earned.
Yeah.
Penny pincher.
I legitimately lost complete control of what I was saying.
I feel like I've noticed that tonight. All of us just have no idea what we're doing.
An apple a day makes sure that we cross that bridge when we burn it.
Oh, I already burned the bridge out. We're gonna have a problem.
What's
dang
a
it.
bridge?
Oh, I remember what I was saying. Yeah, it's just so weird looking back at these, like, the old Nth-Verse Iron Man and Red Marvel. This is so weird.
Oh, Red Marvel is I'm gonna be keeping him around, but probably different because I do love that idea. Calling like the original Human Torch the Red Marvel because he was like the first hero.
No, you will have 2 Human Torches and you'll like it.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what I can put on his shirt.
An egg.
A spider. Because I'm funny and original.
That's supposed to.
The imposter. Science stuff.
Dream.
Oh. Oh my.
Plus,
no, what? Amazing.
Peter Parker is also a canonical weeb.
This is in.
Egg
Or-
officer.
I feel like the more people that end up in this voice chat, the more insane everyone gets.
Oh. I'm really tempted to make it the Goku drip.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I can't take this. That is everything that you have stated. It's certainly better than just generic science shirt.
Oh no, that's it.
Oh no.
I've got it.
That's a sposter? Can't stop, sorry.
It's literally a generic. You know, I should have learned to just not speak.
Yeah.
science.
Saying things near you, it's like a monkey's paw.
Science is my favorite science.
Science, math.
Math is a wonderful thing.
Sm-
Pop quiz.
I feel like I just had all will drained from me. I chose my words poorly.
Yeah, just remember, Peel. You did this.
Literal generic science shirt.
Once again, I imagine this is a shirt that he has had since middle school.
Wow, he's been doing well on his weight.
True.
True.
Man
Maybe
just stopped
hard to
growing.
say.
No, I mean, it's more. I imagine
spider-
it's more like. For
The
one,
spider not.
he doesn't have money, but for two, like, the shirt is just really small for him.
The spider not only just didn't fix his eyes, but it also stunted his growth.
I mean, it is freaking radioactive.
Spider does less, is more
I guess.
harmful than good. Who would have thought?
Oh, that's hilarious. A shirt that says, I am indifferent to New York. Oh, that's pretty good.
Perfect idea to artificially inflate the numbers of Nth-Verse figures. Just make them all variants of. Just different versions of Peter wearing different shirts.
And this particular variant of Peter is no different from our current Peter. He just found a better shirt at Goodwill.
I apologize. I don't know if you can hear that.
No.
My bird is going crazy right now.
I do not hear anything. So, nah, everything's good.
You're fine.
Okay, this
I'm
is
gonna
an
go grab
issue.
him.
This is an issue. I can't really see what it says. Okay, I'll abandon that particular one.
Make his shirt
Algebra. It will say algebra.
The I love eating classic games. I love eating and playing classic games shirt from BDG. That's a good one too. But it has to be something with a font that I have on my computer.
Piracy. If Nintendo says not to do it, you probably should.
But Wario is a pirate in the Nth-Verse. Read everything. I think.
Yeah, and Wario is based. That even more reason to piracy. Even more reason to piracy. I cannot speak tonight.
Wario for
Gaming.
Miss Universe. We can hear you. Oh no.
Eat, sleep, Fortnite, repeat.
What does it say about me that I'm willing to make Spider-Man a weeb but not a Fortnite gamer?
We live in a society.
Now that just looks unfortunate. I'll delete that. Okay, we just need a good shirt that shows up on
I got an idea.
like underneath the satchel. Yes, what is your idea?
In mod chat.
Okay. Big brain. Yes.
Yes.
That is literally big brain, Zozer. Oh, I got it.
You can even make it a regular minifig head.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Peter Parker, the meme lord.
We are getting an in-depth look at the brain of a minifig.
I thought they were hollow,
You thought wrong.
just like me.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
nah.
Self-deprecation is sweeping the nation.
I had a funny idea how to even adapt this further.
I was just gonna make the brain a brick.
Yes, you can do that, but also, you know how there's the peg that the head goes on?
Yeah.
Put the brick on that.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Goodness.
This is Peter Parker in Ready Player One.
This is
going so well.
This is the dumbest stream.
and that's why it's the best.
Yes.
4 out of 4 out of
4 out
I
of
can't
100.
count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 out of 7 mods showed up. That's a little over half.
Well,
That's a lot
Reb
of
came in
mods.
too.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's 4 that's 4 out of 7. You
Oh,
don't count.
I don't count.
No, you're the owner. You don't count.
Oh yeah. I'm your wonderful ruler. Okay, some of the suggestions in chat are good, but I'm not sure I'm allowed to say them on a family-friendly channel.
I'm going to check the chat.
Oh,
Society if 2 plus 2 equals 4 with regular Lego City.
We live in a Lego city.
did you all have those weird posters as on social media with like in early 2012, which said something along the lines of "Keep calm and blank"?
Oh yeah. Keep calm and don't be a Harvey.
Yes. Maybe we can do one for Mr. Parker over here.
You know what? That's going to be the next contest on the server. Design a shirt for Peter. Just regular minifigure smiley.
What a Chad. I wish I was this good looking.
I let my girlfriend fall from a clock tower and all I got was this Lassie t-shirt.
Oh no. No.
Okay,
That
so
is not
guys,
okay.
if you're in my Discord server, your job is to make a shirt for Peter Parker. So I'm asking you all to put down everything you're doing, draw this exact character, and make a shirt for him.
Yes.
That seems fair.
If you win, we'll print it IRL for you and send it. Definitely.
I might not print it IRL. I mean, I might not send it to you, but printing it IRL could be funny, along with me wearing it, because I am the closest thing to this version of Peter Parker. Wait, no, I said too much again.
What about Peter Parker then?
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Bruce Wayne.
Among Us Peter Parker.
Oh no. Among Us CMF1.
Among Us CMF, like our the favorite YouTuber Ash in Flash.
Yes.
Oh, Ash and Flash never made an Among Us CMF.
Wait, who? I could
That
sworn
was
someone did.
that was Mini Brick.
Oh. Alright, well then the joke I was gonna make about the Fall Guys Lego idea set isn't gonna work now. Dang.
Yeah.
Ash and Flash, more like Ash and Sussy, because Among Us.
we have gone too far down a rabbit hole, and I think at this point maybe this was a bad idea to have someone to let the mods on. We're just too chaotic.
We do a little gaming.
This will be on the internet forever. What have I done?
We do a little bit of trolling.
Let me see. I still can't believe I'm drawing Lego Big Brain.
You're welcome.
The Nth-Verse, everybody.
The Nth-Verse. No, this means that Big Brain canonically exists in the Nth-Verse.
Ezra, no.
I wonder
Yes.
if it exists there.
State of Noah's streams after this. We did too much trolling.
We don't live in a society anymore because we destroyed it.
I can't, man.
Maybe in
A shirt that says "We do a little trolling," and it shows Peter letting his G off fall off a clock tower.
No! we do a little trolling as Peter sells his marriage to the devil.
Oh, it's horrible.
I think we've gone too far.
Oh man. Okay, so let me see. Nope, that is the wrong layer. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is make that, fill that in. Make this, let me see.
If only my brain was a brick.
Wait, no, that was a mistake.
Oh no. One of these days you're gonna actually click the wrong button on stream and we're gonna have to start over again.
Okay, let's see. Needs to be just blurred enough. Perfect. And I guess this means I'll change his shirt color to blue. Which is kind of unfortunate because I wanted to, like, have its camera be the same. But I guess... What did I just copy and paste? There.
The shoes too.
Okay. Now...
It is concerning me how eerily close it is to the Lego Ideas Sheldon shirt.
A bazinga.
Bajango.
BRB.
Fandango.
Big chungus, big chungus, big chungus.
A shirt that says "Not my president" with Nick Cage on it. Some of these chat suggestions are pretty great.
Well, now that we brought up the subject of Nick Cage, we gotta establish the fact that National Treasure is canon. I have stated that right now.
Like it wasn't before.
So true.
National Treasure is canon to every universe.
Yeah. And those that say it isn't are cowards.
I think this works.
Yeah, I love and hate how well it works.
Peter Parker, big brain.
Well, Matt, because those are...
I'll change the color of his camera to black just so it doesn't blend in so much.
We are retroactively, we are making now a big retcon. Peter's
Retconning.
camera is now black instead of blue. I'm sorry. We tried to stay consistent.
No, actually, his camera got beat up in a fight, so it's both black and blue.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
You set me up for that one.
I wish I didn't.
Ghost
Yeah,
Rider
cool.
is not the president in this universe, unfortunately, but Ghost Rider does exist in this universe. And he will be tied to something possibly similar to Mephisto. But we shall see.
Well, now that you said Mephisto, now I gotta set him up as the main end thing of the Project Hollow story. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. No, so you see at the end, this is all just an elaborate retelling of One More Day.
With extra steps, yeah.
Yeah, just with extra steps.
Fun fact: that is entirely true. One More Day is most definitely the best Spider-Man story.
Is it a coincidence that One More Day and No Way Home share the same amount of words?
Why?
And technically, isn't that just describing One More Day? Because once he sold his marriage, there was no way home.
I'm gonna. I'm so glad there's probably not much longer left in this stream.
Okay, so speaking of No Way Home, what do you guys think of those new sets?
They're weird and I like them.
I do. Yeah. My thoughts exactly, pretty much.
I think it's great they finally got around to making that giant Spider-Man drone that was in Homecoming.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that was my favorite scene. Don't you remember that?
Is Obama canon to the Nth-Verse?
Wrong.
I'm probably.
My fellow Americans.
I'd. This is probably a bold claim to make, and I'm probably not gonna stick to it very long. But almost, I'd say most of the presidents are canon to the Nth-Verse. Maybe Ronald Reagan, not Ronald Reagan. Maybe John F. Kennedy was a mutant, like he was in the X-Men movies.
I forgot that was a thing that they said in Days of Future Past.
Yeah,
I forgot that was a thing.
John F. Kennedy is canonically a mutant.
Huh. It is Yeah, I still don't understand what they eventually were trying to do with those movies.
They were trying to set up the John F. Kennedy cinematic universe.
The John F. Kennedy.
It ended pretty soon.
Oh, wow.
That was horrible. I'm so sorry.
That joke hit me in the back of my head.
Oh. So Peter Parker.
Peter Parker!
I think we're done here.
Yeah,
It's
I
Peter
think
Parker.
we've done too much trolling.
I, for one, think this Peter Parker looks pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm enjoying adding some more of the civilian aspects to the universe now.
Yeah, it's interesting. That was my main goal to try and, when I started, I just came up with this, writing this while I was just on a walk. Just take a character that isn't there yet, particularly someone that's more of a civilian, and do something interesting.
Yeah. And that is a great bouncing off point for a lot of what's going to come, I think. or it's going to fail miserably.
Haha, don't say that.
So, I'll just blur this a bit. Now that failed. Actually, it looks fine that way. Maybe not. Let me see. Gonna blur it down just a bit because it does look a bit odd.
Struggles of an artist.
There.
I wouldn't know that. I'm probably one of the few people that's in the server that doesn't draw. And there's a mod.
There we are. I think that works. So, this is Peter Parker, guys.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Yeah, no, I mean Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. Yeah.
Thank you all for sticking around for this ridiculously chaotic experience tonight.
We're ending with the people that we started with.
We are. I think this works very well. So thank you all for joining in. I'll probably try to do this again, and this is a hint at what's to come because I want to have more people on these streams than just myself or even the mods. So stick around for that because I think it'll be very fun.
Interview Pog.
Interview Pog. So with that, thank you for joining me, Pilakar, Ezra, Zozer, Reb for like 2 minutes. And I think that's a good place to call it. Goodbye, everybody. And until next time, later. Awkward pause while I wait for it